And he looks over by the stove while she's easing over by the dishes. And then he walks over to the refrigerator and pushes it back. And then he looks her in her face, looks like she's about to have a heart attack. Then he notices the pie on the counter, one slice is missing. Now the story's getting scary, cause he comes to realize that Bridget is allergic to cherries. Then he slowly looks up at her, and now her face is red as hell. He's breathing real hard, moving closer. She says, "Huh, you don't look so well." And then he says, "Move." She says, "No." He says, "Move." She says, "No." "Bitch, move." She moves. And then he looks at the cabinet. He walks to the cabinet. He close to the cabinet. Now he's opening the cabinet. Now pause the movie, cause what I'm about to say to y'all is so damn twisted. Not only is there a man in his cabinet, but the man is a midget. Midget. Table and lands on the midget, while the midget is kicking real fast, screaming out, "Bridget, Bridget." She yells, "Darling, don't hurt him." He says, "Bridget, get your ass back." Then he continues to rough up the midget as if the midget was under attack. Then Bridget runs up to a room, goes in a purse and pull a number out. The police puts him on the table and yells, "Man, what the hell you doing in my house?" He wipes cherry pie crust off his mouth and says, "Man, I was paid not to tell you." Then the police pulls his gun out and yells, "Trespassing, man, I've got the right to shoot you." The midget says, "Mister, the man that paid me to do this would kill me if I tell." He points the gun in his face. The midget says, "God, I think I just shitted on myself." Now it's Sylvester's house, so I got a patch on his shoulder playing cards, get along. They're laughing and talking when Sylvester says, "Gwendolyn, baby, gets the phone." Then she walks away from the table, picks it up and says, "Hello." There's a lady on the other line panicking, crying and talking all off the wall. She says, "Wait, slow down, tell me, who am I talking to?" "My name is Bridget and I found your number in my husband's pocket. I had to call you." 2 minutes later, Gwendolyn's shaking her head saying, "Girl, I understand." Sylvester says, "Who is it, baby?" She hangs up and gives him the address. Now meanwhile, back at the policeman's house, the midget is crying his ass off while he's lying through his teeth about to get his last two off. Then Bridget busts in the kitchen with a double barrel, saying, "James, I can't let you do this." And then he looks at her and says, "What? You'll shoot me for this fucking midget?" She says, "I love him." The midget says, "No, Bridget." And then James points his gun, says, "We all gonna die up in this kitchen." Now Bridget and James are staring each other down, slowly backing apart. Then the midget takes us and held her out, says, "This is not good for my heart." Then James says, "Bridget, don't make me do this. Baby, put the gun down." That's when Sylvester and Twan busts up in the house and says, "You put the gun down." Ooh, while Twan and Sylvester are sniffing around, trying to figure out what's that smell, as they turn and look at each other like, what the hell? Now the midget begins to wake up, cause he fainted from all the madness. See 3 guns pointed around the room. He stands and says, "I have nothing to do with this." Then I said, "Hold up, you look familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?" And he said, "Man, I get around. You might know my face from here or there." Con says, "Man, what the hell is that smell? Somebody done broke wind." And then Bridget starts crying while she's looking around. I said, "I'm sure we can work this out, but first, let's put the guns down." Then Bridget cries James first. And he said, "No, you go." Then I said, "Just do it at the same time." And they both looked at me and said no. And then Twan says, "Man, let me shoot them all." And I said, "We can't do that. And besides, man, you just got out of prison, and I'll be damned if you're going back." And then Bridget says, "I will drop the gun if he promises not to hurt big man." Then James says, "That's what you call him? That's his name? Big man." And Twan says, "Man, is that your name?" He says, "Yeah, we laugh, hot mess." Then I say, "Man, why they call you that?" And he says, "Because I'm blessed." Then I start shaking my head, put the gun down, saying this is too much. He said, "I can't take no more than heard it. All this shit about to drive me crazy." And then I said, "Man, I should have never took my ass to the Page's club." Then Big Man says, "Page's, I've been there. That's probably where you know me from." Then James says, hey, Chuck and Rufus, let's get back to the matter at hand." And Sylvester says, "Cool, but first there's just this one thing I've got to understand." James says, "What?" Then Sylvester says, "How do you know Chuck and Rufus?" Police says, "What you talking about, man? You said Chuck and Rufus." Then Bridget says, "On my stomach." Then Twan says, "Who the hell is Chuck and Rufus?" Pointed my gun and said, "Talk to me, James." I said, "Rufus, Chuck." Bridget said, "I'm about to throw up." James says, "Man, my wife is sick." Twan says, "Man, I don't believe that shit." I said, "How did your wife get sick?" He said, "She's 3 months pregnant." And then we all said, "Oh shit." Then Bridget says, "Honey, there's something I have to tell you." And then James says, "No, baby, you don't have to say a word right now." Then she says, "But James," he says, "Rest, Bridget, while I get these fools up out my house." Pointed the gun at us and yells, "Leave." Said, "My wife is sick." Then Twan looked at him and said, "Motherfucker, you crazy. Watch where you point that shit." Then Bridget says, "James, no." no! Sylvester gets a phone call. Gwendolyn asks him, is everything okay? And he says, hell no! He hangs up, then big man screams, look man, I'm just a stripper. I say a stripper, trying to say a midget. He said, I strip at this club called Dixie's, and that is where I met Bridget. Bridget says, James. He says, not now. She says, hon, please let me explain. Then Twan whispers in my ear and says, Sylvester, let me do this, nigga, James. Big man overhears us and take his and hell out again. I said, I'm not killing no cop. James moving closer to them with the gun. Bridget yelling, stop, stop, stop. And then she says, I admit it, I did it, I played her. Then James cut her off and says, baby, you don't have to say nothing. She says, no, James, I think you need to hear this. See, I've been covering for you a long time. Never said what was on my mind. I even followed you a few times. And when I saw you with her, act like I was blind. Then James says, wait a minute, French. Just what are you trying to tell me? Not only am I sleeping with Big Man, but he's my baby's daddy. Ooh, the midget thinks again. Watch one and Sylvester is tripping. The midget's the babies.